So, back with some more VGC17 with the single duck team. Even though Pelipper's not actually really a duck. Would you consider it a duck without the gold duck? Because that's double duck, but then would it be single duck? Surely single duck is just the gold duck. But, oh well. Got this nice Pelipper Coca combination and I still need to use it properly. I half used it properly in the second episode, but didn't really. Need to use it actually the right way around, because there's two modes you can do with the Coco. You can skydrop and thunder things, or you can soak and thunder things, and I clicked the wrong one for some reason. But we've also got this nice and special Meteoros, which I think really could be legit, like, because you don't miss your Meteor Mash or Zen Headbutt, and the Psychics are as equivalent as well, pretty much as equivalent as Zen Headbutts. So that's my opinion anyway. I think I'm just using this team for a week, but I think that the special Metagross could definitely be put onto other teams as well. I think that's the fastest we've actually found someone. Usually I had to wait like 2 or 3 minutes before, but going to be facing a top 4 team from, is it Snow, I think it is, Blue Yossi, his team, but again, no QR code, so like with Zelda's team, there could have been slight modifications made to the team, so maybe the Nihilego goes Modest over Bold. Like, my opinion is that Modest is better than Bold. Bold is a bit unnecessary. The only thing that I found is that you definitely survive a Continental Crush from Gigalith. If there's another reason for Bold over Modest, then please let me know in the comments. But as far as, like, well, my personal experience, Modest is better than Bold, but we'll see. Should actually get around to picking the Mons. So, apparently Soak gets absorbed by Storm Drain, so I can't really safely go with that. But it is an Assault Vest Salamence, so I don't have to fear a Flyinium, so I might go with Boswell here. Like, I don't really want Kartana, but I kind of need it for the Gastrodon. Awkward. Definitely want Marowak. I think I want Metagross. Do I bring Coco? I think I bring Coco and Marowak. So no Pelipper shenanigans this time, but potentially the Metagross stuff, so let's see. Because it was a timid Coco as well on the Worlds version, so he should be able to. I'm going to play assuming he's timid, but we'll see. The spreads and moves could have been completely changed. This is okay. I don't actually know the calc of Electrium into Buzzwole. Pretty sure Electrium would knock out Metagross. That would be okay, because I do have my Marowak as a switch-in, so would he go for Electrium straight away? But I think the Marowak should be a pretty safe switch-in for Buzzwole. And then if he goes for anything that's super effective against Metagross, then I'll get my weakness policy boost, and then that would be very nice. But do I want to attack the Salamence? Because Psychic, because I'm special, so this is one of the downsides of the special Metagross, I'll be able to hit the Salamence a lot harder with the physical version. So I might just go after the Coco with the Psychic here. No, yeah, I don't want to Bulldoze, because that would hit my Marowak coming in. But this should be a pretty safe switch. Unless there's like a Draco going into the Marowak. Could be Protect Bulldoze, but then that activates. Yeah, there we go. So that was a good switch for Marowak. Is it going to be a Flamethrower? Okay, so that means that this Coco is going down, because this will activate. No, it's going to be into Buzzwole. So very good switch for Marowak there. But like ideally the Flamethrower would have gone into Metagross, but oh well. Oh, and it does do over half, so I did do my calculations correctly, which is nice. So now. No, I pressed A too many times. I don't want to Flare Blitz here. I definitely want to be Shadow Boning or Detecting on a potential Draco Meteor. Now surely the Coco's got to switch here. What would it switch into? It would either switch or it would be KO'd. But a Psychic hits everything, doesn't it? Apart from Metagross, but then a Shadow Bone would cover that. So I'm going to go for the double up. I will survive Draco Meteor. I'm going to go for the double up into Coco. It could protect, but then he's either putting himself at -2, or it does protect, that's fine. Because Draco still, like, I don't think Draco does too much to Marowak from the Assault Best version, but he is actually activating my weakness policy here, which is very kind of him. Oh, just 2 shots. I thought it would just be above, so that's not ideal actually. Okay, so that's fair enough. Yeah, because I expected the flamethrower not to 2-shot because it's the Assault Vest one, but maybe that's more invested than I expected. No, I can't really do the same. Metagross will be KO'd otherwise. But I still can Shadow Burn that slot pretty freely. No, we'll just protect here. Should I protect? It would give me a switch back into Coco. So I might. Should I sacrifice Metagross here? I think I will actually. I'm going to Psychic against Salamence. So I could have done this last turn, but okay, he's just attacking. That's fine. Because this could be a Draco into Marowak now. Still just Flamethrower. Okay. It's not ideal. Well, even if he wouldn't have 2-shot me, the Dazzling Gleam would have put me in range. But I'm going to get rid of his Coco, which is pretty good for my my Coco, because now that will be the fastest thing until he bulldozes. But see, I don't want him going into his Metagross here and getting the bulldoze to activate his weakness policy. So it's going to be Nihilego. Okay. That's, yeah, losing Metagross was actually really bad. I should have preserved that better. Because now, Marowak's in range, Coco's in range, Buzzwole is not. I need to use Buzzwole to beat him. But if I switch Buzzwole in, then it might be in range in the future. Maybe I need some Discharge Paralyses? Is that the correct plural? I'm not sure. I'm going to go for Shadow Bone. And I'm going to go for Discharge. Because losing Metagross was really bad. I needed to preserve it for the Nihilego. So that's okay. He's probably going to Bulldoze here, but then I'll switch out my Coco. I could paralyze the Salamence here. That would be okay. Okay, no paralysis. And Shadow Bone into the Salamence would have definitely been better, but yeah, that Bulldoze is pretty bad. What's the speed of no speed Nihilego might actually have the same speed as this Buzzwole. That could be awkward. Right, so now I'm going to expect Draco and Sludge Bomb. So I'm going to Detect with Marowak, and I'm going to switch out into Buzzwole. Because Sludge Bomb and Draco is pretty straightforward for him right now. But we'll see. Maybe he does it the other way around, expecting this switch, but it should be Draco, and it should be Sludge Bomb, and I should be able to take it pretty well. Hopefully he is bold. Okay, not bad. No poison. That's okay. Now, I think I Speed Tie with Nihilego, thinking about it. Maybe I need to change my speed slightly on the Buzzwole, but I think I Speed Tie. And that's pretty awkward. I'm going to go for Bulldoze. No, because he could protect and Bulldoze with his Salamence. Because I have just protected him on the Marowak, so that makes things quite awkward. I'm going to go for Shadow Bone. I think I need to win a Speed Tie here. I'm Bulldozing my own Marowak, but that would be the only way to knock it out. So is it going to be faster? No, I am faster, so maybe the bold one takes this. Okay, that's probably still the bold one. But is it going to be a double up onto Buzzwole to knock it out? So I would expect that. Ooh, that's not bad. This is a pretty good position now. So I'm glad that you went into Marowak there. Because I'm getting my terrain back now. How much did discharge didn't do enough. And Dazzling Gleam would only do a third more. Because it's super effective rather than the boost from the terrain. But does that mean a Thunder knocks out Salamence? Because he could either protect and bulldoze again, which should be safe assuming he lives, or he can go for a flamethrower and sludge bomb. But the bulldoze wouldn't make sense because I just bulldozed his Nihilego, so I would still be faster. So he should go for flamethrower and attack here. So I'm going to play on that. If he protects and bulldozes, then he is going to protect bulldoze. Interesting, because I had got rid of his speed, so hopefully I hit this Thunder. Okay, I think that's 3 out of 4 misses. Like that's actually pretty impressive. Because I really should have hit more Thunders. And I was struck, like, because the bulldoze, in my opinion, didn't really make that much sense because I've bulldozed his Nihilego and we've seen that my Buzzwole will outspeed, well, at least probably speed tie with him. Because I'm pretty sure that I hit the same speed. But yeah, that was a very surprising bulldoze in my opinion. And also very unfortunate with the Thunder. And now I'm not going to even learn if Thunder was enough to knock him out. So that's quite annoying. But yeah, I can't see a way out here. He needs to attack into my... No, he's going to flamethrower my Buzzwole because that's guaranteed. And then he sludge bombs my Koko. So actually I will still be able to see if Thunder can knock out the Salamence. And I can't protect here, unfortunately. So it's not going to make a difference. But again, like, Thunder out of rain is never a good idea, but 3 out of 4 misses is actually pretty poor. And that was the wrong way round, I think, because like my way out was to protect and attack with the Buzzwole, knock out his Salamence, and then be faster with both the discharge, paralyze both of them. But the flamethrower into the Buzzwole was guaranteed, so I am quite surprised he flamethrowered the Koko. But I thought that he would just make the safe play. If he flamethrows the Buzzwole, I would lose. So really, my win condition was him flamethrowing the Koko and then getting the discharge paralysis, but I wanted to know if Thunder would have knocked him out. So that's why I made that play. But that's unfortunate. Like, I'm not getting lucky with these Thunders at all. Because I'm pretty sure this is 3 for 4 misses, or 1 for 4 hits, whichever way. Like, that sounds worse, 1 for 4. Considering it's supposed to be 70%. But, oh well. Not too good. I definitely need to preserve Metagross better. I attacked into too many of his protects as well, and like looking back, I think they were quite obvious protects because he was going to go for bulldozers. But yeah, I definitely need to preserve Metagross for that Nihilego because the 3 other things that I brought weren't too great against it. Like the Buzzwole was alright with the Assault Vest, but not paired with the Nihilego and the Salamence. So unfortunate, but maybe we can actually hit some. Well, it looks like I do need to bring my Pelipika because I'm not hitting my Thunders normally, but oh well. Some people say this a thing called Boyt luck, but I think this team has already proved with these Thunders that's not a thing. So, but then again, I've been using high jump kick for what 6, 7, even 8 months maybe now. So that's just opening me up to getting unlucky. But oh well, Pheromosa's retired for now. I guess, on that specific team anyway. Maybe it has its place on other teams that I would use. I'm not such a big fan of Speed Swap. Like, I've always played my Pheromosa... Like, even though I've played Pheromosa as technically, in my opinion, a support Pokemon that just kills things rather than actually stops, like, or does shenanigans. It just gets KOs so that the other things can survive. But, yeah, like, I haven't been a fan of Speed Swap myself. Because I've always just wanted to KO things. But, oh well. Got Buzzwole instead. Like, I do like Buzzwole. It's a bit too slow, but that's kind of, well, that was team dependent really. Like on the team that I had Pheromosa on, Buzzwole wouldn't have fit that at all. But on this one, I don't think Pheromosa would really fit. But of course, we're not going to find anyone. It's pretty standard, almost a tradition now, I guess, in the episodes where I can't find someone. Maybe no one's just online when I can record, but oh well. Just have to sit through more of my rants. So, got one more match with this team for this episode, and then we'll retire it on Friday. So, having a week's worth of this team. Just think of what other team I could use. Like, the only other proper team I have was the one I brought to Bremen, but I went 4-4 with that, and I wasn't particularly happy with that, even though I thought it was alright. And it actually was alright, but like, I did actually get super unlucky with that team, so maybe it was just the luck of the tournament. But it's also quite a slow team, because it's a bulky, slow team, and then that opens you up to potential RNG elements, because your opponent will be able to get moves off that could potentially get RNG stuff against you, but that's the only other team I have ready at the moment. If you want to suggest some Pokemon for me to use, then I can try and make a team around them. But they would be built in, like, I don't know, 10 minutes, and maybe not the strongest teams, but so now I can have some fun with some other Pokemon. Like, I always enjoy using obscure Pokemon, so if you want an obscure Pokemon used, then definitely suggest that, and I can look into it. But again, no one's online. We're going to get a double can't find anyone, aren't we? Have I had a double can't find anyone yet? Did I have one yesterday? Because it took like 3 minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes to get into a match, but like I can't remember. I think I had like one I put can't find anyone, and then it took forever to find someone, and then it ended up being someone in the 1400s. But here we just actually don't have anyone. Maybe like are people still playing Battle Spot? I don't know. Like I played a little bit of Showdown recently, and people are still doing that, but hadn't done Battle Spot for a while. And yeah, we're gonna have a double not find anyone, so that's quite annoying. See if we can actually find someone this time. I'm gonna say yes and see if that helps, because I have no idea. Like, I still don't know if saying yes or no, you can only be paired against people that say the same as you. So maybe everyone is saying yes, and I can't be paired with them if I've said no. So we'll see. I'm gonna find someone immediately now, but I'm hoping the Battle Spot hasn't completely died, because like it is post Worlds and all that, and like we still do have one international in this format, which is annoying because I wanted it later so that we could have the VGC18 formats. But well, maybe not 2 weeks again, like after the new games come out. I think I would prefer VGC17 again rather than 2 weeks of VGC18. But like they really need to move the European International like at least a month or 2 later. Like ideally January. Like January would be the most ideal month for the tournament, I think. Assuming that everything starts in December like it did last year. If it starts in January, then February would be my opinion. But hopefully we're getting the VGC18 in December. We don't actually know yet. We don't know if we're getting it in December or January. But yeah, still can't find anyone. This is going to be like 5 minutes of just searching for someone, isn't it? And you're just going to have been listening to me talk forever. There we go. Oh wow, is that the Osiris? Because it said it was like from Australia or Austria. I can't remember which one, but is that Lee? I don't think that's Lee, because it would surely come up with the United Kingdom, and he's not streaming for another half an hour. So yeah, so okay. Interesting seeing another single duck. Got Clefairy as well with the Snorlax, and that's not a fun combination to play against. Like, if that Togedemaru wasn't there, I would definitely go with my Pelipper and Coco here, but Togedemaru kind of screws with that. So maybe I'd go with Pelipper and Kartana instead. That might be a good alternative. I definitely want Buzzwole here. Then, I don't think I need Coco. So it's between Marowak and Metagross. Metagross does pretty well. If I had Perish Song, I'd bring Marowak. Yeah, I'm going to go with Metagross, because I can still activate my own weakness policy, because I'm bringing the Buzzwole. Well, I guess if I was bringing the Marowak as well, I could activate my own weakness policy, but that is a lot more damage, and is slower, so I can't activate and attack with the +2 on the same turn. But on the Marowak, it's just there because I thought it would be funny to have triple Bulldoze, so it's like there definitely should be another move in that slot, but I just thought triple Bulldoze would be funny. But Pelipper Togedemaru, okay. So you would expect him to fake out my Pelipper here and get up his Tailwind. He could potentially immediately Zing Zap. But if he does, he would lose his TOGEDEMARU, because I think I'll double into it. Actually, no, Pelipper. If Pelipper goes down, then Buzzwole looks really good, so actually I'll attack into the Pelipper here. No, I'll go for Hurricane. And I will go for a... I would expect it to be Sash, so I'm not going to go for a Bloom Doom here. But this should be Fake Out into Pelipper. Yeah, because that breaks the potential Sash and stops the Tailwind on my path, so that makes the most sense. So here, he would just go for a Zing Zap and a Hurricane. So I'm going to switch out into Metagross, and I'm just going to attack with Kartana to start stalling out. Can potentially Encore my Kartana, but then that's fine. I'm not expecting Zing Zap to do too much. Zing Zap into Zing Zap and Scold may knock out Metagross, so maybe this isn't ideal, but I didn't want to switch in Buzzwole so that he could Hurricane me. But hopefully this doesn't do too much. That does way more than I expected. That's because it's a critical hit, and that could potentially be really, really bad. Now, like, I don't know my Hurricane calcs on Kartana, so I could very easily get KO to this Hurricane. But I am going to protect, and I'm going to switch out into my Pelipper, which probably will go down. But then I can protect my Kartana one more time, and then I'll be out of Tailwind and can knock out his Pelipper. And then Kartana, like, he had Arcanine as well, but then if he's in his rain, then I think he... No. Can you knock out Kartana with Arcanine's Flare Blitz in the rain? I'm not sure. That's the equivalent of -2. I think it probably could. Okay. So I could have attacked with Metagross there. I could have got Flinch, but... Oh, Clutch! That was nice. Because that means that Metagross or Pelipper will get off an attack here. So I'm going to go for a Bulldoze. And... Yeah, because I will lose a Pokemon here, so I can go into Kartana and knock out the Pelipper. And what did he have in the bag? It was like Bulu, Snorlax. School will be better against everything but Bulu. And he surely has his Bulu. So I'm going to go for Hurricane. But then I can Scald that... No, I'm going to go for Scald, because I can attack the TOGEDEMARU with Scald a lot better. And Scald will be enough for Pelipper. Okay, because usually it's Brine. If it's Brine, I should take it. Maybe Scald will knock me out. Okay, it's Scald. That's pretty bad, actually. Yeah, because for some reason I expected both things to make it through the turn, and that obviously was not going to happen. But this is still a pretty good position, because I'm pretty sure Tailwind's ended, didn't it? It had better ended, I still lose. But here I can go for Bloom Doom into Pelipper, which would KO it through a Protect. In case he's got something like Nuzzle on his TOGEDEMARU. I didn't see if the... did I see an Air Balloon? No. But there was no Tailwind, so that's good. So I can go for Superpower into TOGEDEMARU here. And I can go for my Bloom Doom into the Pelipper. The worst case is like a Switch Out and a Nuzzle into Kartana. That's okay. That's fine. Because I'll get back up to neutral with Kartana now. I'm pretty sure this would still KO the Pelipper through Protect. And if it doesn't, then that's fine as well. Although this way he does get his TOGEDEMARU switch back in. And I am at -2 and -1 with my Buzzwole now, so not ideal. I would still, like, he was on like 20%? Should still KO. We'll see, we'll see. Pelipper's got like 100 defense, so... It is enough, okay. So I'm back to neutral. But I don't really have much for an Arcanine now, do I? So maybe looking back, I should have switched out my Pelipper into Buzzwole on the Zing Zap. Oh, I got a critical hit. That's really nice. That's much better. Oh, wow, okay. So now what, he's got his Togedemaru and his Tapu Bulu, and I've just stolen the match, so not bad, not bad. Because I'm back up to -1 rather than -2, so not bad, not bad. Because if it is Bulu, then I think I just win. Alright, Snorlax, okay, that's fine as well. So I think I want a Sword Stance here. I'm going to Superpower the Togedemaru, and I'm going to Sword Stance. Because he fakes out one of them. And then the Snorlax can Belly Drum, or it can Curse. If it curses, that's fine, because Kartana will beat it, going through the, with the Sacred Sword. And this Sword Stance puts me at +1, so then a Superpower and a Sacred Sword will knock out the Snorlax. It is going to be Belly Drum, okay. So, yeah, because he's lost his Berry, so I can go for Superpower and Sacred Sword, and that will knock out the Snorlax, so... I don't think there's any way that he can... Like, even if he has Protect on Snorlax and goes for Protect, I think I still should be okay, because I am at +1, right? Oh, +2, because I got the Beast Boost. Oh, yeah. Maybe I don't even need... no, it'd be close, but... I think that against the bulkiest Snorlaxes, this won't KO, but that's fine. I'm not attacking the Togedemaru, so... Oh, double protects. Okay. Don't really know what that achieves, though. Because I'm just going to make exactly the same play. And now, it's a lot more guaranteed of a play. The only way out for him, I think, is Nuzzle. So, like, he would have to Nuzzle my... Like, double protect, Nuzzle my Kartana. All the paralysis, Nuzzle my Buzzwole. But I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to Superpower and I'm going to Sacred Sword. So we'll see if this is Super Bulk or invested in attack, but that's enough, so fair enough. What's the Togedemaru going to do? Because it usually can only Zing Zap and Encore in this position. Oh, this is a Z move. Oh, it's Corkscrew Crash. He's got the Gyro Ball. Nice. Haven't seen that in a long time. But this is cool. This is cool. This is going to be a thumbnail. Nice. It's not going to help him. But it's cool to see. Alright. 60%. Oh, wow. That did a lot more than I was expecting. I underestimated Togedemaru. But that's why there was no... Because there was no sash on the Togedemaru, so I was wondering what the item was. I'm glad I got to see. Because it wasn't an Eberline either, so... I definitely stole that match with that critical hit superpower. Like, that would have been a really bad position otherwise. Arcanine would have been so good, even in the one turn of rain that was left. Or maybe the rain stopped that turn? I think the rain stopped that turn, so Arcanine would have been really good. Superpower at -1 would have done, what, 40%? So maybe I have to double up onto the Arcanine with my Kartana and Buzzwole. Maybe get a Sacred Sword him down to 26% and then Superpower him, and him being a slow Arcanine. But then, because the Pelipper went down, he'd have brought in his Togedemaru and be able to fake out and Flare Blitz. Because you would have surely gone fake out into Kartana, Flare Blitz into Buzzwole. With my minus defenses, I wouldn't have been able to take that, so... Yeah, that critical hit definitely saved things. So, there was me saying there wasn't some Boyt luck or anything. Maybe that was some Boyt luck, but... I guess we take that, so... It made up for all the waiting, so... And if it was Lee, then... That would suck, because... Wait, he's not streaming yet, so I'm not expecting it to be. I'm expecting it to be another Osiris, but... I guess we'll check in with that, but... One more episode with this team, and then hopefully we can move on to something else, so thanks for watching.